Hello. Welcome. Welcome. We're going live. Join us now. We're ready. Okay, Cal, we are live.
All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first day of this 3-day challenge for book marketing. I should say book marketing success. So, just to let you know a little bit about me, I'm Carol J. Dunlop, the online wild strategist. I'm actually a 4-time best-selling author, and I have another couple in the works, I do believe. And I'm here with my colleague, partner, coach, mentor. I can't say enough great accolades for her, Apostle Eugenia J. Rucker. And we're here today to help you market your book because there's no reason that you should have that awesome book that you created sitting on your shelf, whether it's virtual or physical, or maybe even in the trunk of your car, and it's not selling. So that's why we're here today. So we're gonna be here today, tomorrow, and Friday at 1 p.m. So I want you to join us each day so that you can get these tips and information and strategies that we're talking about because no one else has given this to you that I know of. I mean, people will cover skip over the top and all that, but we're getting deep into what is going to help you to get your book out there, market it, and help it to sell. So today we're going to be talking about mindset, which is Apostle Rucker's. I have to say, it's a guiding principle. We're going to be talking about mindset. So, Apostle Rucker, if you will take over, that will be great. And I just want to let everyone know we're experiencing a bit of delay between us for some reason. I don't know why. So, a couple seconds. So, we have tried to accommodate that and not talk over each other. So, if you see us stumbling with our words just a second, it's just making sure that we're not talking over each other. So, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining us today. I'm super excited to be here with my marketing partner, Carol J. Dunlop, and yours truly. I am a 2 times bestseller author, also the apostle of Divine Diamonds Ministries, as well as a book coach, a branding coach, and a spiritual strategist in the marketplace. So it really, really gives me great honor to be back again with my marketing guru partner, Carol J. Dunlop. We work magic together. We are two faith based entrepreneurs in the marketplace, and we believe that God has ordered our steps for such a time as this. We do believe that it is time for you to write your book, to get your book out in the marketplace, to market your book, and to create multiple streams of income. And so, to that point, we want to see you successful. We not only will help you to write your book, to publish your book, to launch your book, to help your book to become a bestseller, and whatever your dreams are about your book, your story, we are here to support you. But what we have learned in the process of helping many co authors and many clients to reach their success in getting their book out, most people are done once the book is completed. Most people allow the book to sit on Amazon and collect dust, or sit on their shelves and collect dust, or sit in the trunk of their cars and not make the money and make the connections that a book is actually created to do. So let's face it, you're not going to get success by just writing a book, but you will establish yourself as an authority in the subject matter that you're writing. You're going to create credibility to add to your brand. So, by all means and by any means necessary, 2021 is the year to get your book out in the market. But I want to say it begins somewhere long before you even begin to publish and promote your book. You have to start with a marketing mindset. So that's what I'm here today to talk about. Please feel free to post your question in the chat as well. And each day we're going to have an activation assignment for you based on the topic that we're going to cover. Each day, we're going to present a key. And today, on day number one, is the marketing mindset. Day number two, on Thursday at 1 p.m., will be a different principle with a different activation. And day number three, the final day, will be a third principle with a third activation. So, thank you for coming on live with us and also for those who are watching the replay. So, marketing mindset. I would like to see you post that in the chat. Marketing mindset. So, in marketing your book, you have to begin with the end in mind. What do you want to achieve with your book? Do you want to achieve credibility? Do you want to create additional streams of income? Do you just want some right now cash? Do you have a story that must be told to inspire other people, to cause other people to step up in their game? This is Women History Month. This is a time for us to celebrate one another, to encourage one another, and to think about the end in mind, which is to leave a legacy for your children. So when we talk about mindset, particularly marketing mindset, you got to have a game plan. You got to know, where do you want to end up with your book? Do you just simply want to be a bestseller? You want to leave a legacy that your children can read about and understand what you were all about and your mission in life? Do you want to create a legacy that your family can honor and continue in future generations? Or is it all about just connecting and making new networks, establishing the things that will cause you to be known, the things that people will remember you by? So I have a couple of points when we're talking about marketing mindset. And so, let me just give you the scriptural background, because everything that we do is based upon scripture and is backed up by scripture. Because without the word of God, you cannot really achieve any level of success. So, make a note of Proverbs 23:7. And it says, as a man thinks, so he is. As a man or woman thinks, so he is. So when you begin to think about your marketing mindset, I have to ask you to ask yourself, how do you see yourself in marketing your book? How do you see yourself marketing your book? Some people think that they're not good at marketing. Other people feel like they don't know how to market. Some people relegate and delegate the marketing experience to other people, to hire consultant, to independent contractor, for virtual assistant. But marketing is a part of who you are. Marketing is a part of your brand. And so you have to establish a game plan for marketing. And so marketing is really the wind under your wings to take you to the destination that you desire. So think about it. What do you want to accomplish with your book? Here are some options that I wrote down. Number one, you want to become a bestseller. Number two, you want to have book sales. I know that's right. Number three, you want to create additional streams of income. Number four, advance your visibility. Number five, increase your credibility. Number six, connect with other authors and establish a powerful network. And then number seven, build a legacy. And so those are just a few that I have that I wrote down, and you may add more to it. But when we talk about book marketing mindset, we're talking about getting clear about your mission, about your book. What is
Mhm.
it that you want to achieve with your book? What's the purpose in writing another book? Look, I have thousands of books, in my personal library. And each book that I bought every time had meaning and had purpose for me. There was a reason why I bought a book. Okay. And there's a reason why you start reading a book and you end, with completing the book. So in your mission in life as an author, what do you want to achieve? Here I am beginning to turn the wheels of your book marketing mindset. You have to get crystal clear, and I like to say diamond clear about what it is that you want to achieve in the beginning. So you have to see the end in the beginning. So there are several stages with book marketing. So there are several stages of mindset. There is the pre-launch book marketing mindset, which is what I'm covering right now. What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to reach? Who is your audience? Who's going to buy your book? Why would they buy your book? What are they going to read and get out of your book? And then there is the actual launch of the book. There's the book launch marketing. So now that the book is finished, a lot of times we're like done. Okay. And in some cases, overdone, overcooked. You're finished with the book, it's done, and you walk away with it. And unfortunately, some people do not return back to it. So in the second phase of the life of your book is the launch stage. So in marketing, in the launch stage, you want to show up, but you have to be clear about your mission. How are you going to show up? What are you going to say when you show up? Who do you want to reach when you show up? Why do you choose to engage with a certain audience? Perhaps you're writing a book on a personal story, and your story is one of victory, of overcoming. So you're looking for people who are perhaps going through what you went through, and you're teaching, you're imparting. Okay, you are ministering to them. And then the third and final phase of book marketing mindset is your post launch. After the book is done, the work is not done. And if you don't have a mindset of persistence and tenacity, a mindset to continue, it's not over when the book is done. In some cases, it's just the beginning. So the book marketing mindset requires clarity. It requires courage to show up. It requires commitment to show up consistently in your target audience world, whether it be Facebook, online, offline, whether it be in person. Okay. It requires confidence in your authority to know that you are the expert. Okay. That no one knows your story better than you. No two people's stories are alike. So it requires ownership in your marketing mindset. You need to be clear, consistent, and also committed to your authority as an author. So let me just pause right there. I think there are some questions. Let me just see. Um, Yes, Cal Vita said repeat the third stage. Okay, so it's the pre-launch, the launch, and the post-launch. And each launch requires a marketing mindset. And during each phase, it's important to be clear of what particular phase you are in and what requirements are really, required of you in your mindset. So, phase one, you're getting clear about your mission and your purpose and your storyline, your audience. Phase two, you're getting committed to showing up and being visible. And phase three, you're owning your authority and really dominating the market in your positioning yourself as the expert. Does that make sense? I hope I answered the question. And
You
so
did,
let me just let Cal Vita jump in here for a second.
Carol.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So, what you've presented here is awesome, well needed, and a lot of people need to really pay attention. But the reason I think that a lot of people who are authors don't pay attention to the pre, during, and the post launch strategies for marketing is they just don't like to say that kind of crazy word starting with an M and ending with marketing. Marketing. They don't like that. Most people don't think that you need to market. They feel like if you go to your friends and your family and you ask them to purchase, that is enough. Well, it depends on your goals. As Apostle just said, well, what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to get the book out of your head? Or are you trying to make some money with it? Or maybe you're trying to build a business with it. So either one of those reasons are fine. If if this is just a book that you're writing to get it, out of your brain to say I accomplished something, then you've done it. You have accomplished your goal. But if you're really trying to make money, as in money in your business, money with your personal brand, money for your life, and not be, shall I say, dependent on others or other entities like maybe the government or an employer to supply all of your monetary needs, then you definitely need to listen to what we're saying and really wrap your head around it and get your mind right. And I find that the biggest block to really getting your mindset right is fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And we can talk ourselves out of so many things because of fear. Number one, I'm not good enough. Why did I wrote the book? Yay, I did it, but I'm not good enough to tell others about this book so that they can read it as well. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about marketing. So, how can I market this book so that people will purchase it if I don't know how to market? I may need to, some other people think I may need to go back and take a class, or I may need to get a certification, or I may need to talk with a mentor because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to put out there. I did the real hard work already of writing the book, but I don't know what's next. I didn't know I had to market. I thought that just putting it on Amazon or at least putting my name on the book, it would be fine. But it really is not. You have to do so much more, and you have to tackle that fear. And I have something for you. It's going to be homework after we finish this that's going to help you get rid of that fear. Is called the fear cleanse. And don't worry, we're not using Clorox or Lysol or any of that. It's really very simple for you to do. All you need to do is I want you to use, and I did put the PDF inside the group this morning. So if you'll look probably above us or below us, this video that you're watching, it depends on where you are, you will see the announcement that says this is the PDF that you need. So I want you to download that, and you can either fill it in online or you can print it out and fill it out. And it goes something like this. So what is the worst thing that you think would happen? What's your fear? What's your fear of marketing? What's your fear of just simply telling somebody, "Hey, I wrote a book and I want you to buy it." You know, what is the fear behind that, and why can't we do it? So then in the next column it says, well, what happens next? So it's making you really look at your fear and shrinking that fear down so that it's not overtaking you, and come up with a solution. And there is a solution in there. So the example that I put in there was, I don't know what to do to market my book. So the example that I put in there was go to Google and look up books that are in your same genre. So if you're writing a self-help book, look at other self-help books. If you're writing a memoir, look at other memoirs and see what these people are saying. Because if you're finding it on the internet, that means that they've written a blog about it, or maybe an article about it, or someone's put a post out there that you can see, or maybe somebody did a video. What are these people doing to market that you could also do as well, or that you could copy? Not copy word for word, but copy what they're doing. If they did a video, you can do a video. Yes, Carol Vita, your story is so different from everyone else's. That goes for everyone out there. Nobody's story is the same. So what is the fear of releasing your story out to the world? And that's what you're doing with your book. Whether it's a business book, whether it's a memoir, maybe it's a how-to, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's a guided journal. It doesn't matter. It's your story is in there. So you have to release that fear of doing the things that you need to do. And you can't use, well, I don't know, because I don't know really doesn't exist in our world. Google is out there, Yahoo, Bing, all these search engines are there. You can go out and figure out what it is you need to do. And it's very simple. So we want you to download. That is going to be your homework. And I want you to do that because it's very revealing when you look at the fear that you're thinking about, and then you know there is an answer to this. I don't have to suffer this fear. Remember, fear is just false evidence appearing real. It's what stops you. It's what holds you frozen in time so you can't do what you need to do. And we don't want that to happen. We're going to be addressing a lot of that, a lot of ways to overcome that fear, to move forward. Because believe it or not, I suffer fear just about every day. It's a fear of this isn't going to work. What if I put this out there and my people don't like it? Or what if I do this and nobody buys? Which has happened. Tell you the truth, things have happened. I put stuff out there and zero people have bought it. You know what I'm saying? Zero. But how do you move on from that? That's what we're going to talk about too, because you will experience ups and downs and valleys and peaks and all of that when you're attempting to do a new thing. And this book thing is a new thing for you, because I don't think that most of us out here are professional authors and this is the money that we make and we live on. I'm not a professional author. I dare say that Apostle is not a professional author. But when you have the information that you need to know to do what it is you need to do, you're unstoppable. It doesn't matter if you put the professional in front of you or not. You are unstoppable. So we're going to be taking care of a lot of those fears, flushing them out, putting them out in the open, because when you put a fear out in the open so you can examine it, so others can examine it, so our group who's going to be in this book marketing training can examine it, you will not feel like ashamed or, oh my gosh, this is too big. You will feel empowered, because a mind, what is it if we can't lean on our brothers and sisters in the faith to help us move forward? And learning from people who have already done this stuff already. I mean, I've done it. I've done it four times. Apostle has done it at least twice, and that is becoming a best-selling author. But in addition to that, we have other books that we didn't know how to bring them up to best-selling status, which we're going to go back and get them and bring them up to best-selling status now that we know. Because what is it the Bible says? Now that you know what it is to do, now that, when you were a child, you drank the milk, but now you're eating the meat. I'm paraphrasing. So I have to lean on Apostle to give me the exact scriptures and everything. But you know what I'm talking about. When you're little, you do certain things. When you get big, you do other things. And when you learn what's right, you do those things. So I want to invite everyone to join us in this training that's coming up. I mean, yes, we got 2 more days of this challenge. And we're going to give you some great valuable information. You've gotten great valuable information already, but I want to make sure you know about the challenge. I mean, not the challenge, but the book marketing training that starts this Saturday. We're so excited for it. Apostle and I have been putting together all kinds of information that we can share clearly, concisely, so that you know exactly what you do. We're going to chart your steps out so you don't have to feel like you're doing it alone. And if you want to go, the link is trailblazingtransformations.com/21 ways training. And that is 21 ways training. I want to see all of y'all in there. And it doesn't matter if your book is written already. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle of your book. It doesn't matter if you haven't even started your book, because this information is what you need right now. Not later when you've got the book out, it's sitting on your coffee table, and you're trying to figure out, how can I sell this thing? It's right now, because the things you know right now are going to help you today, tomorrow, and the next day. Right, Apostle?
That's it. That's it. So go to trailblazingtransformation.com, 21 ways training. And we're adding a super
Oh
bonus, right?
yes, definitely. I forgot about that. That was a spiritual download from Apostle. We're gonna do a one-on-one consultation with you. We've got to discuss the exact details, but it's a brand new bonus we just put into the training. And I'm telling you, talking with someone who's already done what you're doing and knowing the steps that you need to take and confidently getting advice, because we all kind of get that crazy advice, like, I wouldn't do that, child. If I was you, I wouldn't do that right there, but I would do this. No, we're not on theories. We're on, this stuff really works. We're about, I did this and that didn't work, but I did this other thing and it did work. It brought me people, it brought me sales, it did this, it did that whole thing. And it's very simple. As you know, the people who attended the training that we did, last just past Saturday, and the Wednesday, so before that, they were like, wow, I didn't know I could do this. That seems so simple. It's easy, you know, but yes, there's still going to be hills and valleys, ups and downs, and all of that. But when you have people who know where to go, what to do, and who can guide you and say, "Oh, don't step in that pitfall right there. Up, bring your foot up and do this right here. Up, don't do that. Go this way." That's how you become successful, and that's how you keep it going, and that's what Apostle and I are doing. So we can't wait for you to get into that training with us. I am going to have to run, unfortunately, but Apostle is going to carry on and do her thing as she does. Thank you all for having me here, and that's, I love it. I can't wait for y'all to sign up. I'm waiting because we got so much stuff to share. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Yes, I will be here. Bye, everyone.
All right. So, in my final remarks, if you have any questions, please feel free to post. And in my final remarks, I just want to add 3 pivotal points for your book marketing mindset. Number one, clarify. Clarify your story, clarify your audience, clarify your brand. Point number two, challenge your mindset. Challenge yourself to think big. Challenge yourself to become a bestseller. Challenge yourself to reach and to expand your category and your audience. And then my final pivotal point for your book marketing mindset today is to change your mindset. When you change your mindset, you change your life. And so, to that note, we're going to complete and come to an end with day number one, I should say, day number one of our book marketing challenge, keys to success. Key number one is book marketing mindset. Any questions? Let me just go over the chat comments before we log off. Let me see, are there any questions? Questions. We love questions. This is the Q&A section of this Facebook Live. Thank you, Darlene, for joining us today. I don't see, you have to give StreamYard permission to just click the link right in this live broadcast. Just click the StreamYard link, and it will allow you will be given permission to StreamYard to show your profile name and face. So I'm not quite sure who the other third party here with us. God bless you. Thank you, Carol Vita, for joining us today. Are there any questions? So be sure to take advantage of our new super bonus, our one-on-one book marketing consultation, 30 minutes, a full value of $500. And that will be with both Carol and I on Zoom. So we're super excited. Okay, I see Pastor Pat. She is here with us as well. Love you, woman of God. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for squeezing us in your schedule today. Okay, so if you have any questions on the replay, please feel free to post, and Carol and I will be checking in. Don't forget your activating assignment tonight. Go to the files in Power Up Prosper Now and download your free gift of your fear cleanse. And so let's download it and let's get started on getting free and getting clear. Love you much. God bless you. Shalom.